Hi guys, it's Mr. Carter and we are here for the sword form for the new cycle. We are going to begin by going over our stances. Now in this form, we have a front stance. That's where we bend the knee. More of a profile going to the side. So let's practice that real quick. I want you to put your hands behind your back like me, and you're going to follow along going side to side. Let's go this way first. We're going to pick up our leg, go out, and I want to make sure that knee is bent and I'm low. Hold that for just a second. Make sure your body is upright. You don't want to lean your body into it. Push on back. Let's go the other side. Knee is out and my chest is up. I'm not going to go over my knee. I want to make sure I'm standing tall. Good. Push it back. Let's do it one more time. Make sure we warm up those legs. Over and down. Push it back. Other side. Excellent. Good. Push it in. Now, to begin, grab the sword, unsheath. We're going to turn to the side, bring it up real strong. We're going to start right with that knee. We're going to go right to number 1. Knee comes out, cross slash, 1. Over the head, cross slash to the other side, 2. Notice my knee is bent. 3, rest it on your shoulder. Step forward, and every downward strike now is going to be a yell. So, hip, right there. After that, I want to step again with my back leg. We're going into a thrust. Boom, right there. Open the hands. We're going to block, and we're going to make sure that we put it on our palm. Do not grab the sword, palm, and our arms are out. Do not have it resting on your head. Out real strong. Good. Go over and grab. We're going to do our first turn, downward strike, hip, right there. Excellent. Cross the hands, push out. And notice my knee is also bending with it. Good. Reach up, grab the back, yell again, and slice to the front. Hip! Good. Now, we're calling this pose the archery pose, like a bow and arrow. You're going to cross your hands, we turn, and I'm going to lay my palm against the sword. I'm going to pull it back, just like an arrow out of a bow, and I'm in my stance. Grab the sword again, and now we're going to step with our back foot all the way to the front with a big yell. Ready? Yep! Excellent. Good. Bring it back. Perfect. Good. Let's go ahead and go through that again. We got our stances down. Make sure that we're grasping the sword correctly. When I pull it out, I want to make sure that here's my guard. All right, if we have a wooden sword, there's a little notch right in the sword where the guard would be. I'm going to take my dominant hand, I'm right-handed, put that right underneath the guard. I'm going to have my other hand on the bottom. We are not swinging a baseball bat, so don't have your hands together. A sword works by push and pull. All right, it's not like a medieval sword where you get to bash. All right, it's more like a razor. So we have it up, we're turned, big step. Over, down, just like that. Around the head, other side, look at my knee, down. Bring it back. Now we're going forward, cross slash, so we yell, hip! Good. Step forward again, right, boom, into the bad guy. Open up the hands, block, making sure we're resting on the palm, away from the face. Now you're not going to change your hand position. You're going to reach over to the backside of the sword, and we're going to turn with the sword, step out, hip, right there. We bring our hands up, and we're going to push. I want you guys to push out. My hand is a palm, and if you notice, my thumb is tucked in. It's not sticking out. My fingers aren't open, just like that. Bring the sword up, reach back and grab that bottom. Notice the gap. And we're going to slice again and yell. Hip! All right, time for the bow and arrow. Cross your hands. Turn. Line up your hand with the sword and draw back just like you would put an arrow through a bow. Good. Up again, one more time. Grab that bottom, not the middle. You're going to step real big. Last yell, make it strong. Ready? Hip! Excellent. Good. Come on back. We sheathe, and then we bow. Great job. Let's go through it one more time so we're all on the same page. Are you guys ready? Yes, sir. Ready. All right, guys, here we go. Bring out the sword. Hands are apart. I turn up. Now we're going to start with that big step to the side. Ready? Cross cut. Around the head, down. I'm following my knee. Shoulder. I'm going to step forward and we're going to yell, hip! Good. Now we're going to step again and I'm going to make sure I go forward with a thrust. Boom, right there. Open up the hands, get that block. Make sure it is away from your face on the palm of your hand. Do not grab. Good. Now, grab that sword. Don't change your hand position. We're going to turn, downward strike, and yell, hip! Good. Cross those hands, and we're going to push. And notice that my knee goes where the sword is going. Good. Grab the back, downward hit, cross the hands, and now we're going into our archery. So turn, put the arrow to the bow, and pull the arrow back, just like that. Good. Turn the sword and grab the bottom. Now it's time for our last yell. We're going to step forward, cross cut, hip, and burrow. Sword goes back. Show. Kunye.
Hello everyone, and now we're moving on to part 2. This will be for the advanced students and teens and adults. Let's get started. First off, of course, draw your weapon, and where we last left off, we stepped forward and strike. Now, I'm going to show you what we're all doing first, and then we'll move on onto some technique. So we're going to flick and sheath our sword. We'll get into that detail later. Step forward, stun with the pommel of your weapon. Bring it up, block strike, roll it forward into your hand, step back. There you go. Bring it up to the side, your foot, right foot, circling out into a deep middle stance. Then we're going to shift and strike at the same time. Bring it up and strike right across. Step forward, stab. Now this is going to get tricky. You're going to spin it, turn, and there you go. And this is what I like to call the pop and chop. We're going to shuffle and strike, just like so. Bring your hand up, reverse grip, push out, turn blocking, and as our final strike. We're here, burrow, yes sir, and show. And then if you have a sheath, we'll put it back in. Now, I know one of the things you might be questioning is sheathing the sword and drawing the sword. Let's start by drawing the sword. So, when we draw, do not put your hand on top. I'll show you what happens. If you draw and your hand is on top, look what happens. You got a reverse blade right here. Blade is pointed towards you. That's never a good idea. We want it facing the other way. So, how do we do that? Kind of think of it like a motorcycle. Bring your hand to the side more, draw, and now look at what you have now. Simple adjustment, but very big adjustment nonetheless. So I'll show you one more time. Let's do that together. So, motorcycle, more to the side, draw, and here. Now, sheathing the sword. There's a couple ways of doing that. Make sure your hand is as close to the top entry as possible. Keep the back of the blade or the side of the blade against the sheath. You can either do a pinching method or a single pressing method. Either way, you're going to slide, keep sliding, and then when it gets to the end, you might hear that. That is a click, and that's a sign for you to lift and sheath. I'll do that a couple more times. Let's go ahead, right up here, ready. So this is the pinching, sliding, lift, click, in. Now just the single pressure right here, ready, slide, and in. Again, this is part of the form. If you have a sheath, that's okay. One thing I would say we would do instead, maybe slide on the thumb and then cup your sword. Don't grab onto it, that alone, but cup the sword. Now let's go ahead onto our form more. So, first thing we do, stepping forward, strike down. Circle and slide flick. Sheath your sword. Step forward, stun, strike. Now, when we roll, make sure you roll forward, don't roll backwards. So rolling forward, up into your hand. And when we step back, strike down, make sure you're there. Bring it up to the side of your face. Now, we're going to slide our foot, keep a sliding motion into a middle stance. Let's go ahead, back into that back stance right here. Again, sliding forward at an angle and to the side. Strike, up, strike. Stab, and fly. I know that's another tricky thing right here. So how we do that, your right hand, your top hand, the fingers are going to roll one way, and the other hand, the thumb is going to pull the other way, and that's going to make it spin. Something you can do with family members or friends, assistants. Let's go ahead, help me.
Sir.
Check my wingspan.
Yes, sir.
Right up here, right up here. And what we can do, we want to high five, or back high five, and then catch. So we're here, going to fly and catch before it drops. So that's one try, 2 tries, and 3. Now, if it's just a small catch right there, that is perfectly okay. But if you want to challenge yourself, open your wings. All right, let's go ahead. Thank you, everyone. Back to our stepping forward strike. Bring up, circle, flick, and sheath. Step forward, stun, strike, block, oop, roll, back, up, slide your foot, strike, up, strike, stab, fly, catch with one hand, around, and the pop and chop. So we're going to shuffle and strike right there. Put your sword away for right now. Think about your footwork. This is where the tricky part comes in. Your right foot wants to bring up your knee. Left foot is going to slide back just like so. So at the same time, we want to lift, slide, and down. Ready? Lift and slide. Or if you want to do it one step, here and down. One more time, full motion, here and down. Now, with your sword, when we lift, we bring the sword back, and when we land, strike down. So we lift and strike. Ready? Our pop and chop. Now you can see it. One more time, pop and chop. When we get it going, it's gonna look super slick. One more time. There you go. Classic stuff right there. So one more time back to the beginning. Let's finish off what we got. So, thank you. Stepping forward, striking down. Flick, sheath, stun, strike, roll, up, slide, strike, up, strike, stab, fly, catch around, pop and chop, bring up, reverse grip, push, block, and burrow. Yes, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir. And we can sheath. Now, let's combine the first half and the second half. All right. We're here, yes, sir. ATA. We're here. Chumbi, ready position. Stepping over. 1. I forgot to mention, this is the first half. Again, you'll be doing the first and second half. 2, 3, 4, stepping forward. 5, 6, around, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. And we're going to come up around archery. 11, 12, stepping forward. 13. Onto the second half, the advanced section. Coming up, slide back, sheath, stun, block, up, back, up, around, deep middle stance, strike, up, strike, stab, fly, one hand, around, pop and chop, up, reverse push, block and bro, show. And that is the teens and adults and advanced half of the form. Have a great day, everyone. Practice hard.